Hi guys, I'm Honey Moth Tarot and today I'm going to be doing your March 2025 reading based on whichever pile that you pick. So feel free to pause the video and kind of meditate on which pile you feel drawn to. So we have pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Hi pile 1. So you guys chose the Dungeons and Dragons deck. I just want to have a look at the top card and then the bottom card. I'm going to have these as like an overall energy. So I feel with the Hermit card and that being Virgo energy, so you may be a Virgo or maybe dealing with a Virgo, there's something about studying, research, analysis. But either way, you're kind of honing your skills. And I think that you're doing it like on your own in solitude. It's maybe like an independent project that you're working on. And then we have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. We have both of these as like energy coming from the palm of the hand. So you may be like working with your hands. So perhaps there is kind of like a study, research, analysis component to whatever you're doing, and then also like a practical, hands-on aspect. And we have the 2 here. Yeah, definitely studying. But I feel to go from the Ace to the 2 that there is a progression there. So I think you've kind of passed that point of reading about something and now you're ready to practically apply it. What is it that pile 1 is studying in March? Something academic with the sword here. And again, the hand is highlighted. Might be studying sign language. I know that's like very specific. And we have the 4 of Pentacles. So we go from this energy to do with the hands. And then now it's like coming out the mouth, coming out the nostrils. Maybe you're practicing like public speaking, or like a sales pitch, something where you have to kind of speak about whatever this project is enthusiastically to sort of sell yourself or whatever this project is. You may even talk with your hands a lot. Maybe that is what the hand symbolism is about. I'm also feeling that with all of this knowledge that you've accumulated, it's now kind of blossomed, and now maybe your knowledge has kind of grown so much that you're now kind of getting into teaching of some sort, and you're now able to generate some sort of income from that. Or perhaps even taking out some sort of business loan so that you can expand this project or this business that you've been working on. Okay, so I'm going to take these two. Yeah, this is like artistic mastery. To the point where this period of studying and accumulating knowledge mixed with like the practical skill has created this like mastery in creation, art, something something creative. Maybe you do play a musical instrument. And then we have the Three of Cups here, which I feel is like potential business clients. Maybe working with friends, or like getting friends to sort of spread your business ideas through like word of mouth, social media. And then we have the Sun, which is Leo energy. This is you being seen, getting some sort of recognition for your creativity and all of this time that you spent acquiring this knowledge. But yeah, there's definitely something that like gets the ball rolling like once you've accumulated this knowledge, because we have like this person sitting here and studying, and then this person riding on a horse. So we go from stillness, possibly even stagnancy, like wondering why things aren't progressing. Possibly feeling stuck as well with the Four of Pentacles. But I feel as though you keep pushing anyway. And then there is this momentum here with the Sun. And again, possible travel as well. Any advice or words of encouragement for pile 1 for March? We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like whatever this project, this endeavour is, will be very, like, prosperous for you. And I'm also getting that it's going to shed some light on things. Whatever that means to you. I know that's a bit vague. I just get, like, random phrases that pop through. I think with the success, you'll realise what really matters. And I feel as though that's your creativity and your friends and your family. And we have this tree here as well, which I did say was like the blossoming, accumulated knowledge. And now it's bearing fruit. So there is definitely some sort of harvest on its way. Cool. Very, like, prosperous, creative energy around you for the month of March. So I'm going to get you guys an oracle card from the Moonology deck. And we have nothing will come of this situation. And then on the bottom we have expect powerful change. So I feel as though nothing will come of this situation means... I'm just getting like a really blunt term of phrase. I know someone's going to find this rude, but it's genuinely like the phrase that popped into my head. So I got, if you sit on your ass doing nothing, nothing will happen. So maybe you are in kind of like this hermit phase where you are like thinking of all these different ideas. And I feel as though Spirit is telling you to move. Because once you do move, this powerful change will come in. You just have to act on it. And keep honing in these skills, keep practicing. And last but not least, I'm going to get you an oracle card from the Divine Guidance deck. Tell them because they do kind of flow into my hand. So we have number 13, which is called Opening. Your intuition and psychic connection is open and flowing, allowing you to access higher realms of knowledge and understanding. Sometimes when we receive guidance or information from these realms, it can be a bit confusing or unclear. There is a lot of information moving through your subconscious that your conscious mind has to process. It does get easier in time. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Just remember, this open connection is how you are naturally meant to operate. You are now in direct communication with other realities and your higher self. Yeah, and then in that passage we did have the word knowledge. So there's definitely something about knowledge, studying, information, that sort of thing. All right, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you very soon. Bye. Hi, pile 2. So you guys chose this deck, which is a frog themed deck, by the way. So the cards are, yeah, they're so cute. So on the top we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. So right off the bat, a very earthy, grounded energy. And the Page of Pentacles, being very diligent. And whatever it is that you're working towards, you definitely have your eyes like on the target. But I do want to say with the Hierophant energy to kind of be wary of like dogmatic thinking. Then we have the Judgment card, which is Libra energy. I'm kind of getting that there is like an organization or a job or like some sort of group that you're a part of, and you've been thinking about leaving. And I think with the Eight of Cups here, there is kind of... The Eight of Cups is usually about leaving some sort of situation that no longer serves you. You've kind of exhausted everything that will come out of that situation, and you're now moving on to something more emotionally fulfilling. But yeah, I'm getting that you're like announcing your departure, and you've had enough of it, whatever this situation is. You may even be leaving behind like a corporate job, or just like something, some sort of like group or organization that does things like very by the book, I'm getting, which like isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I feel that there is a part of you that is kind of fed up of same shit, different day, basically. Okay, so what is pile 2 heading towards in March? Or to be fair, March may just be, you know, that kind of point where you realise that you need to leave. Take this one. We have the Nine of Twigs, which is the Nine of Swords. You're moving towards something that brings you a lot more peace and doesn't bring you so much stress. May even be retiring. Or just taking like a much needed break. I feel like whatever this job was, it kind of got to the point where you were like having dreams about being at work. So you were kind of like working in your sleep almost. I'm just getting this very like... like a... monotony is the word I'm looking for. We have the Seven of Shrooms, which is the Seven of Wands. Into something a lot more exciting. Each day is different. Each day brings new challenges, new solutions. It's definitely different than the routine monotony that you were once experiencing. I am kind of getting, like, just with the body language of the frogs and some of the cards, that you may be tempted to, like, when you do leave this place behind, you may be tempted to kind of tell people at your work what you really think about them. You know, like losing your temper. Which, you know, if people really have been giving you grief at work, like, I understand wanting to have the last word with people, but also just be wary that, like, if you need that place of business as a reference for your next job, like, maybe to kind of still be professional. I feel like that's the grown-up answer anyway. But yeah, I do get that it can be tempting to let people know what you think about them, especially, like, I'm a Sagittarius, so very blunt, but, you know, sometimes you've got to rein that in. We have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. It's interesting because pile 1 also got the Death card, but with a different deck. So if you were kind of umming and ahhing towards pile 1, maybe check it out, just for the Death card coming out in both sets. It's a cool synchronicity. So yeah, this is a phase of transition. You know, like the metaphorical death of you working at the old place and going to the new one. And somewhere as well, I feel that you are allowed to be your unique self. Like, you don't have to blend in. Take that one on top. So we have the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. Some sort of decision. And of course, this could be like the decision to leave your job for this newer, exciting opportunity. Obviously, I know that, like, the Lovers can be a romantic connection, but I'm not really getting that with the rest of the read. Can you clarify the Lovers, please? But I do kind of get the vibe that the Lovers is sort of alluding to the fact that you have a choice of whether you bring your old self with you into this new opportunity, or whether you decide to sort of shed any baggage, anything that's not serving you, and kind of having a truly fresh start. Because I feel as though, like, with the Judgment, there is this sort of kind of like a warning of not bringing the past and, like, bad past experiences, not bringing that into the future. And really taking this new exciting opportunity as a fresh start. So it may be worth, like, while you are while you're in this period of, like, leaving behind this old situation, possibly looking at new jobs, or, like, possibly having, like, a little break, of kind of working on releasing this baggage so that you don't bring it with you. Can you clarify the Lovers, please? We have the Four of Wands. So, you know what? You may very well meet someone at this new place of work that you really get along with. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic relationship. But with the Four of Wands to come out, that can also be like unity. Also like a celebration, a party of some sorts. Maybe this new job, this new opportunity allows you to be a bit more I don't know, you're able to approach things with a bit more enthusiasm and actually have fun while you're working. And then we have the Page of Swords. Possibly getting some new qualification, or like leveling up in some way through this new job. Getting the word administrative as well. But yeah, I feel as though this new opportunity is definitely something that alleviates a lot of past anxieties, allows you to have more of a like fresh, enthusiastic approach, where you can kind of use your uniqueness to your advantage and you can actually have like fun while working, and it's not so monotonous. And march to the beat of your own drum. Yeah, there's definitely something about you being recognized for being unique. You may have like a unique way of approaching something. Okay, so I'm going to get you guys an oracle card from the Moonology deck. So we have a new start is coming. Yeah, definitely. This is such like a fresh energy. I feel that's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. And then I'm going to get you guys an oracle card from the Divine Guidance deck. March 2025 for pile 2. Then we have a number 1, which is angelic being. So it says, your angelic being has been with you since the day of your birth and will continue to be with you when you cross through the veil and return home. Your angelic guardian is asking you to look for signs and synchronicities. They are trying to communicate with you now. In a whisper of gentle guidance, you may hear your name being called, feel the subtle touch of a feather or a tender tickle. You may see a sign on a billboard, a magazine, or even on TV. Keep your awareness open to the message they are bringing you. Alright, pile 2. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye. Hi, pile 3. So you guys chose this deck. So at the top, the 6 of Wands. At the bottom, the 6 Pentacles. Nice. So definitely number 6 could be a number that you've been seeing quite a bit. But yeah, we have victory and seeing results. So right off the bat, a super like positive, optimistic energy. Okay, so what is pile 3 achieving in March? We have the 8 of Wands and the Devil. So the Devil energy is a Capricorn. I feel like you're overcoming some sort of addiction. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, like a medically treated addiction, such as like substance abuse. Maybe it is. But yeah, something that has really had a hold on you for a long time. And you're now like able to shed whatever it is, and bring about some sort of balance with the 6 of Pentacles rather than overdoing it. So yeah, this is pretty big spiritual stuff. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, so it was definitely something that really had like a vice-like grip and you were finding really difficult to let go of. Possibly like hoarding or like a shopping addiction, an addiction to like material things, possessions. And then the Nine of Cups also did fly out. Just pop that there. So the Nine of Cups is emotional satisfaction, like a feeling within. And I feel like you're focusing more on that now than this addiction, gotta hold on to everything for fear of losing things sort of energy. And there is a softness here. Okay, so if pile 3 is kind of still in this addiction energy, how do you suggest that they let go? And we got the Judgment card. Accepting your past for what it is and accepting that you can't change it. And it's interesting as well, the Judgment card did also appear in pile 2, I believe, but that was with a different tarot deck. So if you were kind of resonating with pile 2, maybe check that out as well. Both of these people are like blowing horns at one another. So I'm getting the words like sounding the alarm. Sounding the alarm. I'm not quite sure what that means. That may be like a wake-up call of just how intense this addiction is. And it may necessarily be something to do with your past, like maybe your addiction is rooted in your past or your upbringing. But yeah, also with the Judgment card, there usually is an emphasis on the past, but I feel in this sense, you're being called to not, to kind of accept the past, address it, process it, and the fact that you can't change it. But you can change your present and your future. And also release self-judgment. Because I often feel like judgment, shame, guilt, that feeds addiction, right? And it's only when we truly accept ourselves that kind of healing can begin. We have the Page of Cups, which is the start of the healing journey. Possibly even the start of a spiritual journey. You may be like in the beginning process of addressing whatever this addiction is through like cathartic activities, specifically relating to like emotions or art with the Cups energy. So like journaling, creative writing, painting, that kind of thing, you know, where you express emotions. Okay, so any words of advice, encouragement for pile 3? But I am getting the phrase, keep the faith. We have the Hangman, which is Pisces energy. I think you need to try to see your... I really don't like using the word like journey because I just feel it's kind of overused and cliched at this point. But yeah, looking at your past from a different perspective. And kind of looking at how your past has shaped you into the person that you are and the person that you're becoming. And then I'm also getting like looking at things from a bird's eye view. Because I'm seeing a lot of like buildings from a very, very high perspective. Like from an airplane kind of view. So really looking at like your situation in the grand scheme of things. Possibly even seeing yourself from Spirit's perspective, the universe's perspective, whatever you refer to that kind of divine higher being as. Because ultimately I feel that the universe wouldn't see you in such a shameful, guilty light as you see yourself. They would see you through the eyes of pure love. And I think that's kind of the perspective that you need to try to not even completely have, because I do know that it is really difficult to be compassionate with ourselves. But to just even try and have like a smidge of that compassion and love for yourself will really help kind of spark this healing journey. There really is like this lovely sense of peace that's just washed over me. So it may be worth you connecting with God, the divine. as part of your like healing process. Any last little bits for pile 3 for the month of March? We have the star. That's so lovely. So the star is Aquarian energy. I'm just going to show you that because it's such a nice card. This is about keeping the faith. Knowing that Spirit has you. There's also quite like a celestial energy with this. So you may be like getting into the moon, lunar phases, astrology, that sort of thing. But yeah, keeping an unshakable faith. But yeah, I feel if you are in the first part of this reading that it may feel impossible to let this addiction go. But as soon as you ask for help, I get that you will receive it. And a compassion for self is really important at this time. Okay, so I'm going to get you guys an oracle card from the Moonology deck. Can we get an oracle card for pile 3 for March, please? We have nothing will come of this situation, which is very interesting because pile 2 also got that card. And I promise you I have shuffled the deck because I shuffle in between readings anyway, and then also while I'm doing the reading, so for that to come out, that's quite cool. I'm getting nothing will come of this situation means to not worry about the worst possible outcome. Because I feel like there's kind of a tendency to focus on whatever is bringing you shame and guilt and allowing that to like spiral, multiply, make you feel worse. So I think nothing will come of this situation means that the worst fears that you have, they won't be brought into reality. And your past won't come back. You know, the past is in the past. Okay, so last but not least, thank you. Got you an oracle card from the Divine Guidance deck. So we have the number 42, which is Light Body Guide. Lately, you may have noticed some strange things happening to you. Your light body is moving into a higher vibration, and as this shift occurs, you may not feel like your normal self. The guide has come to let you know that being absent-minded, forgetful, unclear in your thinking, or feeling heart palpitations and other strange sensations is perfectly normal during this time. Light Body Guide encourages you to drink lots of water and get plenty of rest. The butterfly symbol over this heart is a symbol for you to contemplate. He's here to reassure you that you'll be back to feeling normal very soon. Okay, so feel free to meditate on that card. But yeah, pile 3, this was such like the very deep reading, but I feel that you have a lot more control over this addiction than you realize. And these chains, you're more than capable of severing them. But it has to be done with compassion, vulnerability, possibly help from others, and an unshakable faith that Spirit has you. Alright, pile 3. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.